Russia's war against Ukraine has been a watershed moment for the European Union, and it has changed everything. Unsurprisingly, the State of the Union speech last year was very much devoted to the war and its consequences. What did the President of the Commission promise, and what has been done? Euronews did the homework.
And I want to make it very clear. The sanctions are here to stay.
Ursula von der Leyen promised sanctions against Moscow and delivered. There is a price cap on Russian oil and an export ban of critical technology. But the war is still ongoing, and according to some analysts, more is needed.
I think that we can and should go further when it comes to the question of actually what it means for Ukraine to enter the European Union, which means that you need to provide a lot more support to Ukraine to be able to prepare itself, plus also to prepare the European Union for enlargement. That's something where we actually are not progressing.
So we have to decouple the dominant influence of gas on the price of electricity.
Well, decoupling never happened, and the big reform of the electricity market that the Commission proposed is still pending due to the different views between member states. But energy prices are down, and the dependency on Russian gas has been greatly reduced.
When we look back at last year, there was the energy crisis, a lot of concerns about the price of gas, for instance. And of course, the Commission promised to fight this crisis and to bring prices down. In a way, it was done.
Nous devons travailler sans relâche à l'adaptation climatique et faire de la nature notre premier allié.
The Green Deal remains a top priority of the Commission, and it did try to push things forward, such as the gradual ban of fossil fuel vehicles by 2035. But a certain fatigue has set in, and implementation of some of the legislation now seems more difficult.
We see that there are increasing discussions as to what should be done, what we can afford, and a lot of political debates about what the trade-offs potentially might be, especially in times in which the economies are under pressure.
I want a Europe that manages migration with dignity and respect.
On migration, the Commission worked hard to find the right balance between solidarity and responsibility, between a strengthening of the borders and the sharing of migrants. But although a deal is on the table, we are not there yet.
There is a compromise on the table, but we know that a lot of countries, a lot of governments are not happy because they are frontline countries or because they don't want to have migrants coming to their countries. So it will be difficult to find a solution that satisfies everyone.
Long live Europe. Thank you.
In her speech at the European Parliament on Wednesday, Ursula von der Leyen will no doubt present her stock-taking and outline what she intends to have completed by the time Europe goes to the polls again in June.